Alrighty, hello guys, welcome your faces back to another video on my channel. Today we are back in Sprocket yet again, and today we're actually going to be taking some inspiration from War Thunder, which is a little bit strange, which I guess takes inspiration from real life. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and try and build something based on the, alright, excuse me for this pronunciation here, Raketenautomat. Which is like a little tank with a gun or two rocket launchers mounted on the top that is designed to take out the enemy. I don't know how well this is going to go, and I think instead of rocket launchers, we're going to use autocannons, but we'll see what happens as we go. So let's get to it, and hopefully we can build something nice. Okie dokie, so let's go ahead and get straight to it, shall we? Let's go ahead and start with the tracks. I'm not entirely sure how I want this to look. It doesn't necessarily have to look like that vehicle that I said at the beginning, which I will not be pronouncing the name of again, but I want it to look pretty good anyway. So let's just go ahead and try and figure out what we want from this and just build it as if we are going to do that, I guess. So road wheels themselves, we're going to go ahead and put some spacing in between these. We're going to do about 4 of those. We're then going to have these guys go in the center of those, and I'm going to go ahead and make this guy bigger and this guy bigger, hopefully filling in the gaps at both the front and the back. Whether we can do that, I don't know. Anyway, let's go ahead and increase this to be quite big. The sprocket diameter is also going to be enlarged just a little bit, and we're going to leave it a lot like this. That seems pretty good to me. Anyway, let's go ahead and select all of this, drag it forwards just a little bit, just like so, and then we're going to go ahead and try and make it look lovely. How are we going to do that? I have no idea. I don't know. But anyway, let's go ahead and drop this down. There we go. Awesome. Go ahead and go to the front piece and bring this bit out. And then I think I'm actually just going to go ahead and send this bit backwards, just like so. Okay, nice. In fact, actually, let's go ahead and drag this forwards a little bit. And that looks pretty good. From there, we're going to go ahead and extend these guys upwards, just like so. And we're also going to go ahead and bring them backwards too, because we can. So there you go. I'm then going to extend it again, but actually bring it upwards a little bit more. Yes, we're going to extend it again. This time, we are actually going to go over the sides, because I think that'll be pretty awesome. And yeah, it's all going to be extended up together as well. So this is going to be pretty weird. But anyway, this is all going up. There we go. We're then going to go to the front piece of this, and we're going to angle it backwards. Hopefully just as much as this bit gets angled backwards too, if that makes any sense whatsoever. So grab each of those, go ahead and send that bit backwards a little bit more. I do think it's a little bit high, I'm not going to lie. It's very tall on the top of here, so let's undo that a little bit. And drag this forwards to about there. Okay, that looks pretty good. Alright, so now that we've done that, let's go ahead and go to this guy and this guy on both sides and drag those in. I just want it to be a little bit angled. It doesn't have to be hugely angled, but there you go. That actually looks pretty good so far. It's a little bit big though, honestly. I feel like all of it is a little bit big. We are going to extend these guys out sideways a little bit more. We are going to go ahead and bring in this because the separation is a little bit off. And we're going to increase the thickness of this a little bit too, to about 100. Bam! There we go, nice. It's looking lovely. It's actually looking pretty good. We're going to go through these guys as well, replace those with those guys, and I think I'm going to go to the front of this and essentially just bring all of it forwards a little bit like so. We're then going to not extend it, we're going to select all of it, we're going to drag it upwards slightly to about there, and we can leave it just like that. Okay, I mean, I think that's fine. Alright, so with that being said, let's go ahead and grab this guy and extend this up so that that is pretty much a straight line down if we can. And we're going to go to this guy as well and actually bring this up a hell of a lot too. And I think that'll make things look a lot nicer. With that being said, we're now going to go to this guy and bring this down. We're going to bring these guys down also. And we're going to bring this guy down too because we can. Then we're going to select everything again. And we're going to bring it down to, I don't know, wherever, here. And hopefully this is good. Yeah, that looks awesome. Okay, so next thing then, let's go ahead and have a quick little look at this. We're going to go to the sprocket wheel, and it is going to be that one right there. We're then going to go to the idler wheel, and that is actually going to be... I kind of want these, but more inwards, if that makes sense. I don't know whether we have those. I guess we could use those guys, but I'm not sure I like those. But yeah, anyway, while we're at it, we're going to go ahead and skinny this down a little bit. We are going to skinny down the road wheels too, just so they fit within the tracks, and that is pretty awesome. On the top as well, we're going to go ahead and extend this out, just like so, and that looks pretty good to me. Nice. Okay, so, we're going to go ahead and continue on with this. We're going to go ahead and extend these guys off the back, over the top, And I'm actually going to go ahead and grab these two and send this in. The angle is based on the actual real tank, so I think that's pretty cool. Alright, I'm also going to go to the bottom of this guy and extend this one slightly inwards as well. And if I could, I would like to split these guys up and do something pretty cool down here. Unfortunately, though, I do think that's going to be a bit of a pain in the butt. Maybe. Unless I can just extend these guys out. Sort of just like this. There we go. And, I mean, I guess that's actually fine, the way we've got it. So I'll leave it just like that. Alright, cool. I'm actually really happy with this so far. Now we just need the gun. Alright, that's kind of untrue. In fact, that's very much untrue. We need to split this. There we go. Nice. And essentially, the engine deck thingamabobby at the back is going to go on here as well, because clearly we kind of need it. So there we go. Let's extend this up just like so. Squidge it in using these guys, and that looks pretty good to me. Nice. We're then going to go ahead and do this backwards too, although actually not backwards. Not forwards from the front, but only backwards from the back. No. What? I don't know what I'm trying to say right now, but I think this is correct. There we go. Good. I might also even just extend this bit outwards a little bit more as well, because I think that's cool. So there we go. Nice. It does seem a little bit tall, but I think I'm okay with it. Okay, so what do we do from here? I don't know. I guess I'm actually going to go ahead and decorate this real quick, and then we'll go ahead and put the turret on with the 2 autocannons, and we'll go from there. So let's go ahead and get on with this. I don't actually know what I'm doing here, but we're going to try and figure it out together. So, viewports, I'm going to use probably the more modern-ish one, which is this guy. And we're going to have 2 of those. That's fine. I'm going to spread it out like this, and I'm going to go ahead and do that as well. I think that looks okay. And I think I'm actually only going to have this on one side. So let's go ahead and push it over to here. There we go. And if I can, go ahead and push this bit backwards, just like so. And then I think I might also go into structural, grab this guy, and put it on here like this. There we go. From there, what do we do? Alright, that's not what I actually want. I want to... Yeah, there we go. Gonna go ahead and extend this upwards, like so. Gonna squidge it down a little bit. And I think I'm just gonna leave it like that. I know it's a little bit strange, but that's what we're gonna go with. Okay, next thing, we're gonna go ahead and attach these guys on. So I'm gonna whack those on there like that. Gonna spread them so they're a lot bigger. There we go. And I need to essentially add the lights to this as well. So let's go ahead and bring these guys inwards a little bit. Let's go to lights and attach these guys on there. Just like this, but obviously push them down and in. There we go. And then we're going to go ahead and go to structural, attach this guy onto here like so. Alright, nice. And I'm going to go ahead and make these bigger, just to sort of protect the lights a little bit. There we go. Okay, nice. That's going to go there just like that. And we're going to have another one of these on the other side as well. So grab this, go ahead and put it right there. And there we go. Lovely. Okie dokie, gone ahead and put some more down there, because I feel like that makes a little bit of sense. And I'm going to go ahead and attach these guys essentially together, but just like this. There we go. Okay, looks a bit odd, but also sort of is exactly what we wanted, so I'm going to keep it. From there, I'm actually going to go ahead and attach these guys on. We're going to have those right there, and make them bigger like this, and also make them chunkier as well. Yeah, chunky boys. Nice. Okay, so what else would we actually want from this? I have an idea, and I don't know how well it's going to play out, but let's go ahead and drop this down real quick. Drop that guy down real quick, and this guy. We're then going to go to fenders. We're going to auto-generate those. Obviously, put them in position, which is up here, and then send them in, if we can. So, separation. There we go. And I guess try and make them fit. So, front offset, bring that bit backwards to about there. I might actually use these fenders, because I think they're kind of cool. And I guess the rear offset we're going to bring in too, to about there. Okay, nice. The length of this guy is going to be a lot bigger though, and we'll leave it like that. Nice. Alright, so from there, what else do we actually want on this thing? I don't know. I kind of like the idea of adding these guys to the front end, but I would love to have them sideways, and unfortunately, that's not really something we can do, but I can attach these guys onto here like this, and that gives us a little bit of extra detail on the front, which actually we kind of need. It's time for the riveted panel stuff. Here we go. Go ahead and shove it on there. Nice. Go ahead and bring this in. Very nice. And send it out like so. We're then going to go ahead and squidge it down a little bit too, and then push it into there, just like this. Lovely. That actually looks really, really good. Yeah, I'm actually really excited about how this thing's going to turn out. So far, really nice. Okay, so I actually really like adding these guys to things. I just don't really know where on this guy we can actually put one of these, but I'm going to go ahead and try and shove it there for now. We're then going to go ahead and shrink it down a lot. So we're going to do this. And I might even just leave them sort of like that. But is that weird? Is that really weird? I don't know. I actually really don't know. I might just do this instead. Go ahead and send it in a little bit more. And I think that actually looks pretty good there. So we might actually just... We might happen to just leave it just like that. Yeah, cool. Alright, next thing, let's go ahead and put a little bit of a door on the bottom of this, or the back side of this. There we go, just so that we could get in and out of this thing if necessary. There we go, awesome, leave that there. Stowages, I guess we could add some stowages to this on the rear. Kind of don't mind them going there like that, and then being squidged inwards so that they actually fit. There we go, lovely. From there, we can actually add more of these guys. I'm going to go ahead and shove them right here. Actually, maybe more to the center. There we go. And also, maybe, some actual fuel tanks. These are something that I rarely add, but I actually add quite a lot of detail. So there we go. Nice. Fuel tank bit as well is just going to go right here in the rear. Nice. Alright, that looks lovely. Looks pretty good, actually. These guys, I guess, we can actually somewhat fit them onto here. So let's go ahead and do that. Shrink it in so that it fits. And there we go. Do another one of those. For some reason, I can't actually fit this into position, which is kind of annoying, but there you go. We now have to try and fit it into position by doing this. Yeah, yikes. Bit annoying, but at the same time, it's not actually too difficult to fit it, so... Okay, that's annoying. There we go. So, I guess it's okay. There we go. Lovely. Gonna push it slightly forwards. There we go. And slightly backwards also. There we go. Nice. Okay. That looks sick. Alright, next feature that we need then is actually going to be mobility engine. We need the vents, and we also need the exhausts. So these guys are the vents I always choose because they look lovely. They actually look wonderful. We're going to go ahead and shove them on there like so. We're going to flip this one over, and we're going to drag them slightly closer together like this, as we always do. I'm also just going to attach two of these guys to the front end as well, because I kind of like the way they look. As for the exhaust, I think... We're just going to go ahead and shove it on the outside, just like so. And we will actually have 4 of them. There we go. It looks weird, but at the same time, kind of cool. In fact, very cool. More vents. I guess we could add more vents back here. But I don't really know if we should. But we'll do it anyway. There we go. Nice. We've done it, guys. We have done it. As for antennas and stuff like that, I'm going to go ahead and shove that on there. Drop it down and in. And what else do we need? I guess we do need a commander's cupola as well, because we won't really be able to have one on the turret. So that's kind of upsetty spaghetti, but also fine, I guess. Anyway, let's go and attach these guys to here. Yes, bring them upwards, and also inwards just a little bit too. There we go. And I guess sleeping bags and stuff like that will also be able to go on here too. So there we go. Nice. I hate that they're, like, different on both sides. It's very annoying. So there you go there like that. That is amazing. Alright, I decided to actually add these guys as well because I thought they might look sick, and honestly, they do look pretty good. So we got wires on the side as well now. Very nice. I'm now going to go ahead and drag this guy, turn it upside down, and we're going to leave it just there like this because we can. Anything else that needs adding, we will try and attempt to add, but I don't think there's much else we actually need. Maybe something like this would be good, but we'll put those on after we've added the actual thingamabobby. The turret, because that is probably next, actually. Let's move on to it. Okay, so if we are going to do this, let's do it maybe properly, I guess. I don't know how this is going to go. Anyway, let's go to turrets. Go ahead and whack this on here like so, like that. There we go. Diameter of this guy is actually going to be kind of small and kind of actually quite far forwards, but actually we'll bring it backwards like this, and that should be good. From there, we're going to go ahead and make a circle, so I'll be back with you guys in a second. And we'll go from there. Actually, we don't need a circle. We actually really do not need a circle on this one. So let's just go ahead and bring this bit backwards on the top, just like so. And we'll go ahead and increase the height of the ring, because that is the circle we need. Nice. Armor thickness of that, sure. And there we go. That actually doesn't look too terrible, so we'll keep it as is. Okay, nice. We're then going to go ahead and drag these guys down, and we are going to have to pop them over the sides so that it looks good. But that is something that we could probably do. Also going to split this, because I kind of like the idea of just sending this bit in the middle forwards. I don't know why, but I do like the idea of that. So, there you go. That looks cool, actually. I do like that. Okay, so from there, we're going to have to design something on both sides, which is going to be kind of annoying to do. But with that being said, we should be able to do it. I I guess the way this would actually work is that the actual things on the side would be able to aim up and down, and that's kind of how I want this to work, so I might have to add another turret to the side of these in order for it to actually look nice. So if we did that, let's go and attach this to here. I think I've got one that will work, but I'm not entirely sure what it's called. In fact, I really don't know what it's called. Maybe da-da-da-da-da-da-da. It's not called da-da-da-da-da-da, apparently. Alright, what if it's something else? I don't know what it would be called. Smaller turret side thingy? Maybe it's that. It's not that! Why isn't it that? Okay, let me find this and I'll be back with you guys in a second. Never mind, I've decided to just make one myself. So, diameter of this, very, very tiny. We're going to go ahead and roll it forwards because that's the direction it needs to be aiming. We're then going to go to the top of this and drag it inwards, obviously, because otherwise it's too big, and that is not correct. We're then going to go to, hopefully, the underside of this. There we go, and drag it upwards. If we can, I guess. There we go. Go ahead and do this. And so far, that actually looks okay. That does actually look fine. We're going to drag that a bit backwards, drag this bit inwards, there we go. And I guess we're going to have some sort of angle on this. So, yeah, extend this and squidge it. There we go, so the side bit has been squidged. Don't know what to do with the back end. I might actually just send that bit outwards a little bit, and that looks okay, good. And then I don't really know what else to do with this, other than just put the turret on it and go from there. I'll extend these guys out forwards a little bit, extend it once more, and squidge it in. Like this, and also squidge it in like this, and hopefully we'll end up with something somewhat lovely. Somewhat lovely. There we go, we'll go with that. That actually doesn't look too terrible, and we will be using it. Okay, good. So, let's go ahead and smack a gun onto this, and then we'll go from there. Mantlet. I guess we can go with one of these guys, because it does actually somewhat fit on this one. Unfortunately, it is sort of sideways, though, and that looks weird. It is kind of sideways. Can I do this? I can! Hey, nice! Now it's squared. Go ahead and shove it into there. Bring it upwards slightly and leave it just like that. Nice. Okay, I'm happy with it. Cool. Okay, so from there, let's go to crew and start decorating this bit a little bit as well. So, as for the actual turret bit itself, we are going to add some ladders to the sides. We'll just go ahead and add one there and one just above it like so. That looks pretty sick. We're then going to go ahead and attach one of these guys onto the top in the center, hopefully. Just like this. Unfortunately, that does mean it's on top and bottom. But we're going to attach that to there and one at the rear too. There we go. Lovely. That actually doesn't look too terrible, and we can sort of leave it just as it is. We don't have to do anything to that, do we? I don't think so. So we'll leave it like that. We're then going to go ahead and actually add a commander's cupola to here. This might be a very strange place to have it, and it won't go any smaller than that, so it's just going to be there. Good. Okay, nice. Alright, now we just need another one of these on the other side, and we're able to pop off and shoot stuff, maybe. Oh, we need a gunner's sight too, so actually just go ahead and attach one of those to there, and we will drag it up into position, because we need to, and there we go. That's lovely. Yes. Okay, so there we go. We've added both of them, and they look nice. The only thing that I can think of doing now is actually increasing the caliber of the guns to something like 105mm, and making them thicker as well, because I think that'll be awesome. So let's go with like 50 there. Actually, maybe not 50, but like 30, I guess. There you go, 30 and 30. Bam, and then go ahead and extend it so that it looks cool. And that's pretty good. Yes. Okay, nice. We're also going to increase the length of these to, I guess, like 750, just like that, and then we can extend this to fit what that is. Actually, no, bring this back to sort of fit with what everything else is, and that should work. So 105 and then 500, and we should be able to do that here. 105, yes. 500, yes. Don't know what the first thing is on this. It is 30 and 30. 30 and 30. There we go, and then extend it and make this big, and there we go. That looks so cool. That actually looks really cool. Okay, so what we should be able to do now is actually add the ammunition into, I was going to say into the guns themselves, but actually it is going to have to be in the actual hull of the vehicle. We're going to go ahead and lower this down, just like so. We're going to go ahead and push it forwards and push it inwards so that they are right there. That is a lot of rounds, 48 rounds, and we're actually going to go ahead and put more behind it because it's an autocannon. It's going to go through those so quickly. All right, push this forwards, and there we go. Nice. Okay. Oh, this is sick. This is actually so cool. I can't have the gun aiming up and down, though. That's something that's really weird. So let's undo that. How do I do that? Go to firepower? Yes. Go to the gun itself. Select this one. Actually, maybe it's the mount. Yes. Elevation 0. And on this side, elevation 0. Because then it actually works correctly. Good. Okay, right. Let's go to crew and grab more people. So we need another gunner and loader. So gunner and loader. There we go. And that is it, I think. I think that might actually be it. Legit. Nice. Okay, so I've moved the bucket and spade and hand grenade over to here, and I've gone ahead and put a stowage in right there because I think that looks sick. Now that we've done that, though, I kind of like the idea of going through these, through the actual turrets themselves, grabbing them, there we go, and increasing the basket space massively so that hopefully it will work better. But actually, no, it doesn't really matter. We aren't going to worry about that too much, in fact, actually. So let's go ahead and armor this thing up a little bit and take it to war and see what it can do. Actually, it is worth mentioning, the actual vehicle itself, apparently the guns are 81mm. So why don't we just go with that? I mean, they are rocket launchers, but still. Yeah, I don't know. 81, let's do it. Bam, there we go, good. And on the other side, 81. There we go, awesome. And we'll leave it just like that. Yeah, nice. I do want them to be autocannons, so we're going to increase the amount of loaders in this, and then we'll go from there. But anyway, for now, I'm going to go ahead and give this thing armor. Then we'll add the loaders space so they can fire really quickly, and that'll be great. Also, one is higher than the other. I've only just noticed. So let's raise this up. Oh, no. The actual whole thing is lower. There we go. Raise this up a tiny touch. There we go, and I think that is now correct. Good. Okay, so before our reload time was 4 seconds, let's see what it is now. Excellent! Yes! Okay, right, the only thing that I want to change on this is I want a tiny delay in between them, so it feels like they're both firing constantly. That's not quite working, is it? I don't think the delay's working, and I'm not sure why. But anyway, I'm actually really happy with this the way that it is. I'm going to add a slight little bit more detail right here, because I think we should. And I think that'll be awesome. So let's go ahead and attach these guys to there like that. Is there anything else that I should maybe add? Maybe these guys right there and right there. And there we go. That actually looks awesome. Let's go ahead and save it as is and add a livery, and then we could go to battle. Bam! There we go. Nice. Roughness, sure. Metallicness, yes. Saturation, yeah. And brightness, yes. There we go. Grime, a little bit. Condition, a little bit better. And there we go. That is it. I do think the cannons themselves, or the mounts of the cannons, are smaller than I wanted them to be. But it's okay. It should still work. Okay, so I am going to go into the scenario now. However, we do need to upgrade the engine before we do anything else. So let's just go to engine. There we go. We're going to have a 10-cylinder. 2 liters per. And that's it, actually. Override limit. Bam. Let's go. Should move. Should work fine. Let's go. Oh, this is going to be so cool. This is actually going to be so cool. So let's get ourselves up on the hill. There are 7 of us. There should be about 7 enemies. There is 6. And we should be able to just annihilate them. I do think so, anyway. Alright, shots are being fired, so let's get ourselves up into a position where we can, I don't know, at least see what's going on, and then hopefully annihilate the enemies too. So there's one. Okay, that guy died. I don't know what my friendly guys are shooting at, but no one else has died yet, so genuinely don't know what they're shooting at. I feel like there's an issue. Something bad has happened. I don't know what's going on. They've got one. There we go. Is there, like, loads in these trees or something? Is that what they're hitting, the trees? There's one. Oh, they've destroyed one of ours. Okay, is he dead? I think I'm hitting the trees, and that's just not working out for us. Alright, let's send it across. Oh, I say it's not working out for us. Actually, there's only 2 enemies remaining, and they've only killed one of our guys. And I haven't actually over-armored this thing either, so I don't know. It's actually working quite well, which is awesome. Engine sounds are a bit of an issue right now. because there's so much sound coming from over there with the enemy, with the allies shooting at the enemy really quickly. Yeah, the sound actually just struggles. I think he's right there, actually. Let's move our way up the hill. There should be someone just over there. I think that's him. Come on. Die. I don't think my rounds are going through, like, at all. So let's go ahead and move into a better position and shoot them from there instead. Okay, we're moving in. We are moving in. This is quite dangerous, actually, because it will turn its turret to shoot me, but let's go ahead and fly in the side and whack. There we go. Nice. All right, we did it, guys. We actually did it. Lovely. All right, well, anyway, I'm actually really pleased with the way this thing works. I'm actually okay with the way it looks as well. So, yeah. Anyway, for now, I'm going to go ahead and say thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.